So, hey guys, this is Brutaka, because on Cerebi I changed my username. Be shorter now. Anyway, and this tutorial is about Userbars, like the one you see here. Um, now I'm going to show you how to make it with Pokemon, but to be honest, you could really make it with anything, animated or not. So, um, and it could be different patterns on the glare and image or just gradient. Uh, so anyway, go into your Photoshop or GIMP or whatever stuff you feel like using, to be honest. Um, and okay, so you're gonna want a 350 width or and a 19 height. Now, as far as the width goes, that's a full user bar. It's long. Um, I know some people like the half version, which is 175, which is half. So, but we're gonna focus on the 350 this time. What color should we make this? Okay, we're gonna make this light Buddha black. Darker colors often work best, and the higher the contrast you get, the kind of cooler it looks. So you get light Buddha black, it looks kind of neat. That's a gradient tool. I'm sure most of your image editing software has a gradient tool. If it doesn't, you need to get a new image editing software. Next, we have to add the glare, and this is something I made up to make my life easier a long time ago. Basically, you go into like Paint or something, and then just make a curved downward line centered in the middle of it, and then fill the top in with white and the bottom with black, and that'll make your sort of glare. It'll give it a sort of 3D look. So you just copy that over, and then get rid of the black, and then set it to an opacity of 20%. Now, as far as the pattern, the white translucent pattern that you see, like here, that one's a checkerboard one. The most common one is the stripes kind, which is basically just 1 pixel width stripes going in a diagonal that I made myself. You can make your own thinner or with more stripes or less stripes or whatever. So we just paste that one over. Black, I put blue, but doesn't matter. And that to a 20% opacity also. Okay, so you have the part there, and then you take this, which if you can't see it, it's just a black rectangle, so it's just a border. Again, just to make my life easier. And so there's that. Now, for the text, you can put it over here, or over here, over here, over here, over here, down there, or up there. It doesn't really matter, as long as it's not crushing into your sprites or whatever that you're using. The default is usually having your sprites over on the right, text on the left, but you could have a sprite over here, a sprite over there, and then text in the middle, or text on the left, sprite or words over there. So to make the text, what I like to do is go into the basic Paint program that the computer comes with, making the background black and opening a thing here, a text box, and typing it in all caps. Now, the font you want to use is Visitor, which is a font that you can get on font.com or some other free font website. Visitor is used on tech banners, user bars, and quite a few other things. So Visitor is a good thing for you to have if you're going to be doing this kind of stuff. So, and for user bars, the height or the font size is set to 8, and it's bolded. Now, you want to do these in caps locks, okay, so that they come out better. And like always, there's my slogan, and I just put it on everything. So we're going to copy that, paste it, make that bigger so we can see what we're doing, put that over there, get rid of the black, and then find your stroke settings. I know you can do it, I think, with image effects as well. But find your stroke settings, make sure it's set to the outside, 1 pixel width, color black, opacity 100%. And so there you go. Now you want to be able to center it vertically. I'm not sure how everybody else does it, but for this program, there's a little align button up here, and you just go vertical centers. And see, ours was already centered, but you want to make sure, because sometimes it's not. Actually, most of the time it's not. Okay, so now that we have this user bar here, we're going to want to merge it all together. Not really flatten it. Merge it's better. But we're going to merge it all. We're going to copy it over. And what I usually do is I copy it over to Paint, and then kind of move it down like this, because we're going to need room for the animation, because it's going to be pop out, so it's going to be like around here, not just in the bar. So we're going to need more room, and we'll get rid of the transparency with a different program later. But I believe you could probably also do it with here, just by resizing the canvas size. Because if you change the height to, like, I don't know, 100 should be enough. And move the user bar down a bit. That should be enough. So see, we can do it like that too, and we'll do it through here. That way it's already transparent. And so you want to save it. I keep a different folder to for all my animated stuff. So what do we call this? Whoops, still a caps locks. Turn that off, please. And you want to save it as PNG, so it keeps the transparency, and it's still got pretty good quality. It's a big file, but it's not really going to matter too much. Okay, next, we're going to be using this website here that I have, which was down yesterday, which was a real shame because I couldn't do anything yesterday. But it's up today, so it's www.online-image-editor.com. My god, that's the simplest URL I have ever heard of. If you can't remember it, get some help. So it's a pretty simple thing to use. It's great for animating and stuff, and while the animations are fairly simple, you don't do a lot of stuff. For what we're going to do, it's perfect, and I have not found another website that does it better, or does it at all, actually, because I can't find anything that does this, which is why, like I said yesterday when it was down, I couldn't do anything. I looked all over, couldn't find anything. So what we're going to do, okay, so we're going to open our example, and we're going to hit upload. Okay, so there it is. Ta-da! Okay, so there are a number of buttons up here. Frame animations. The wizards are where you're gonna get your crazy stuff going on here. Transparencies and add stars and glitters and floaties and blinky stuff and just stuff. I've never really used any of it except for transparency and overlay. Everything else I don't really use. I've used animation a few times, the frame animation, but it takes a long time. Crop's gonna be useful later. And rotate for those ones that you want the animated sprites to go backwards, but we'll not worry about that right now. Okay, so you want to hit the overlay button so you can overlay stuff, and so here's a list of all the animated Pokemon sprites from Black and White. Now, I can't really tell you where to go find these because, to be honest, I don't remember where I got them from. So, just type in BW animated sprites or something, and then it'll come up. Now, the one I didn't give me the shiny version, so I had to find those individually, which is why they're marked with an S down here in the back. Those are the ones I've had to use so far. So, we're gonna grab the shiny Vibrava that I love using. Okay, yep, see, little flutter there. And then we're gonna hit apply. Don't set a look through, you don't want to look through anything. Gonna want a solid image. Okay, see, and this is kind of what you do if you want an image that or an inside user bar that doesn't have the pop out. You got to move it up a little bit so you see the whole face. But then you just take a copy of the border that doesn't have the white on it. It's just the black border, nothing else, translucent in the middle, and then you put it over there so that the border goes through it, and then crop it down so that it's the size of the user bar, and then it's just inside. But since this is going to be an outer one, we don't have to worry with all that. Now, if you look, there's a lot of white space around here, and, well, translucent space, and it's going to take up room in signatures and stuff where it doesn't need to be. So, we're going to want to crop this as close as possible, and you can probably zoom your browser all the way in so that you can get close. See, that foot doesn't really move very much, except it goes up. It doesn't go down, so that's safe. We want to move that up because the wing goes up there. Still goes up there. And this is one of the more annoying parts because you have to watch it to make sure that you're not cutting anything out. Okay, just 1 pixel more should be good. You don't really want them touching the line either because bad things happen if you do. And then hit apply. And then Control 0 to reset your browser. Zoom. So, there's our user bar. Now, as far as uploading it to, well, you want to save that. As far as uploading it to websites and such, that, you know, like forums and stuff, stuff, you're going to have to upload it to a image hosting site. And so, if you're going to do that, then you're going to need a uploading site that's going to handle animations, because, see, this is indeed animated, if you couldn't tell. Now, what am I doing? Anyway, Image Shack is okay, but, it doesn't handle the, animated, images. It's good. It's quick and easy for still images. It's fairly good in that regard. Not a whole lot of. I mean, there was advertisements over here, but I got ad block. Anyway, a better place to go is PhotoBucket. Now, when you're uploading, as you're uploading, it'll display some annoying video that it interrupts my music when I'm listening to it. But you know, ad block, I killed it, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Which is why I never use this place, because of that stupid advertisement. Though Image Shack has advertisements now. Now, this place does handle animations, and so that is why I usually upload here, is because they handle that. So I'm going to upload it to this at my 50 kilobytes a second upload speed. 19, 18, 17, 16. Why are you going down? Go faster. Animated stuff always takes forever. I mean, on a faster internet speed, it probably isn't. See, there's this supposed to be a stupid advertisement here, and I don't like it. Anyway, so save and continue to the album. As you're about to see, I've used this quite a bit. So, see, you've got a lot of stuff, little buttons, and a lot more animated user bars. See, there's the Patrisu one from earlier, this Arcanine one, and some shorter ones, like Curia, and that's long. Shorter ones here, you know. Other requests, because I do have a request shop. So anyway, see, there's our thing. And if you want to use it in a forum or whatever, you have to take this image code, and this website automatically pastes it into your clipboard. So all you have to do is click on it, and it says copied, and then you can go, I don't know, paste it somewhere. I'm just showing you that it's there, and then you go paste it on forums and stuff, like in signatures and stuff, if they allow images, which they should. Smoggy doesn't. Cerebi does. So anyway, that's how you do Userbars. Um, Now, instead of using a gradient, you could instead use an image like I have here. Just search up an image. Instead of using stripes, you can make this little checkerboard pattern or something, and then make that. Or if you watch my tech banner video, you see all those tech patterns. You could apply that to this too, and do the same thing and make like a sort of tech user bar. Which indeed I've already done that. Kind of neat, but it's all up to you. Uh, You don't have to use Pokemon sprites. You can use trainer sprites, which aren't animated, but that doesn't really matter. You can use sprites from other games, like Mario or Zelda, I guess, if you can make them work. You can use little chows or something from the little Sonic games, or Chaos or chows. I don't know how you pronounce that. Don't yell at me for it. I don't really care. Uh, and so, as far as things like that go, this is Brutaka from Cerebi Forums. See, right there. And, see, this is my shop. So, if you're on Cerebi, you know, check it out. I mean, I'm sure you know I have a shop, because if you're from Cerebi, you probably clicked on the link to get to this video. Anyway, right now, my waiting lists are full because I am very popular. Mwahaha. So, see, I've just showed you how to make the user bars. Here's some more examples for you. See, there's that tech one I was talking about. Short ones. See, darker colors work best. See, look how nice that looks. There's the Patrisu again. Just loves coming back there, don't it? And I've already showed you guys how to make tech banners. I think the next one I'm going to make is probably these KOs or chows or whatever, which is basically just recoloring. So, anyways, tell me what you think. I'm not great at making videos, but I gotta tell you, it's better than my last video. The tech banner one. It's coughing and sneezing all over that one. I have a runny nose right now, but I'm not letting it get to me. So, anyway, so like it, share it, you know, give me some, give my video some love, please. I'm not very popular on any of those video uploading things. I mean, I'm popular on here, but not on YouTube. So, yeah, that's good. I hope to see any user bars that you might make. Show me whatnot if you feel like it.